Now, who do we have here? What are your Seahawk names over here? We have some people that have been around for a while.
Bonnie Fletcher.
And do you have a Seahawk name?
Actually, in our club section, they call her the matriarch.
See, I knew you had a name over here. All right. So,
The old lady.
the old lady. All right.
Don't upset the old lady.
Are you Mama Blue? No, I am not.
Well, everybody seems to have and Ron, what's your Seahawk name?
I was given Rock and Rana.
She acts like she doesn't like that. Now you like that, right? I was given it, but doesn't everybody get given?
Change it to Hawk
Yes.
and Rana.
Yeah, there you go. What was your question?
What is your Seahawk name? Is what we're going on here. Everybody has a Seahawk name.
Rock and Rana.
There you go. And your Seahawk name, Judy?
I need one, Shannon.
She needs one. You're absolutely right. They are kind of given to you. You got one, Bigelow? What is
I
it?
always say Judy, 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 Hawk.
Judy, Judy, Judy. And how about you? Your Seahawk name?
I'm Slickhawk. I just want to say that if it does go to replacement players, I'm going to be trying out, and I don't think the league or the network really want to see that at all. In fact, there's a picture of me when I was playing the flag football tournament last year.
Right.
When I caught the ball. And the look on my face is I have the crap scared out of me is what it is. So I don't think anybody wants to see that. So we definitely need to get a deal done.
Get that deal done, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, co-presidents of the SoCo chapter of the Seahawkers organization in the house here today. And your Seahawk name?
Tony Seahawk. Tony Hawk.
Tony Seahawk. And your Seahawk name?
Go with Staggerhawk because my last name is Staggers, so that's me.
All right. And we had Jeff over here. We call him the rock star. So, you know, Jeff Rockstar Cathan over there. And, Jeff, you just did a gig last night, did you not?
Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday night. He just did a gig Saturday night.
Spike and the Pay, that was Saturday night at the Edmond Center for the Arts. It was sold out. It was phenomenal. Off the hook. It's great.
So understand that Spike's going to come down and sit in our section this year.
Yep, it's coming on down. And Double R is too, right?
Well, I haven't confirmed Double R, and he hasn't got back to me, but I know Spike is in. Spike is in. So we're going to try to rock it up this year. So we're going to take another break here, ladies and gentlemen. What?
I do want to say I really love that movie, The Replacements. So that was a really good film.
You like that film?
Yeah, I like that because that did give people a chance to play in the NFL who couldn't play, right? And that's there is something to be said about that. So, yeah.
All right, I like it. I'm in.
The underdog.
Well, I think my brother and I, that was when I was younger, I was playing flag football. And during that strike year, we were down playing football, and all of a sudden the teams kind of changed. They morphed. The opposing teams. Isn't that Stan? What was the guy's last name? Gelboth? Gail Gilbert. Gail Gilbert and his lineman friends. He punched me in the face. He stiff-armed me, and I had blood coming out everywhere. Ref takes me out of the game. Like, I'm fine. Get me back in there. And I didn't know that people could stiff-arm you and smash you in the face in that game. But they had.
John Yarno was jumping on me.
We were playing against Seahawk players. It's supposed to be a friendly game.
It was a flag football game.
So that's where all the NFL players in the strike went. They went down to play in all these leagues and so forth, and beating up the civilians. Don't play football, but. It was horrible. It was horrible. Now, you haven't gotten in here. Come on in here. And who we got over here? He's got a nice outfit. He's sporting the lime green and everything. And your Seahawk name?
I don't have one, Big Low.
Big Low.
Hook me up. Hook me up.
Now, what is it?
Scout Hawk.
Scout
there we go.
Hawk. Scout
I'm
Hawk.
actually going to a football scouting class, so I'm trying to get into football. So without football, it would really suck.
Okay, Scout Hawk. What's your real name?
Ryan.
And?
Ryan Barrett.
There you go. You got to have two names in this league. So what's your take on all of this? What's going on with what's today and here in the NFL?
It just sucks. They need to quit being greedy and get something done. We want to see football. That's all there is to it.
Well, when you say you want to see football.
We want to see real football.
Oh, real football.
Not some replacements going out there acting like they know what they're doing.
Even though it was a good movie.
We want Babs jumping up in the stadium.
It was better as a movie than reality. We don't want to see that happen again. We want to see actual real football players going out and knocking each other out.
Let's knock this out. And I don't want to go broke signing rookies either. And I'm all however they can make that work. Because I'm done paying.
Scale needs to happen. Sam Bradford, I know you're good, but you're not worth that guaranteed money. Sorry.
We had some number one quarterbacks in yeah, even a number 2 quarterback pick. Well, what about the other guy? What about the baseball kid's brother? Yeah, what about him? Damn, he was supposed to be a stud. All right. All right, we're going to get back with you a little bit here. And we got Liquid Lime in the house here with the Lockout, ladies and gentlemen, with Big Low and C-Pimp and the whole gang here, and we're making it work. Okay, and we have food to boot. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with you. Out.
When you've got players against owners, and they're that far apart, you know, which way do you go? I mean, some of us want an 18-game season. Some of us don't want an 18-game season. And for fans to disagree on something like that when there's no money involved except for the fact that we got to pay full price for a preseason game, and that kind of stinks. So, you know, where do you go?
I think the separation that you mentioned about you want 18 games or you don't want 18 games is the product. Is what is the end product going to be? Nobody knows what that end product's going to be. But that's the leap of faith in all of this. Is that what happened 14 games to 16 games? There was some discussion on that. Did it really adversely affect the game from 14 to 16? And went pretty smoothly. The finished product on that was very good. I believe the same will happen with this. The finished product will be good. Will the game change? Yes, it might change in the beginning where you play out your players. You get a player that makes a team, doesn't make the team. Who says that this new way is going to be worse or better than the other one? We don't know. It's the evolvement of the NFL game. We are moving forward. I'm all for moving forward. I'm with the 18 games because I think it will be more exciting, and I think we'll have players' urgency to get better, quicker, sooner, and deal with it. Deal with it. That's the player you went with. Deal with it.
We want to know things directly from them.
Well,
but there's no
on
support.
one point here about the fans, the players.
Right.
They did pay for these T-shirts, and they sent out 100 shirts to every location, and that's something. But you're right, Lo. The players should have been here. Here we are talking about it. We are upstreaming. We're Twittering. We're Facebooking, and we're here in person, which might be counterproductive to where the world is today, meaning the Twitter and the Facebook and electronic aspect. But we physically came here to make a physical show, as we physically show up with our voices at the game. That is why we're here today, to make a physical presence and say, let's get it done. There are things that I agree with the owners. If you think about it, if you had to go out player or owners, I'm more on the owner side. Big Low is more on the player side.
No, I'm more on the fan side.
Oh, you're more on the fan side?
I'm on the fan side.
Well, you know, for me, being a fan is I look at, ever since '87, the way I watch football changed. In the past, it was I fell in love with a player, and I would know him for 6 or 7 years on teams until he didn't play anymore. Ever since then, free agency and all this stuff, it's like you don't know the guy from 1 year to the next year. It's all new players. You can't get vested. So what do? You go to the business side of the game. How we manage our money, our contracts, and pay our player salary caps and this and that, and who do we play possum to get somebody in 2 years versus 3 years. It's just different way you view the game. So I want my business side of my team to be healthy. I want them in position to get the players they need and not get the players and have good scouting so they don't get a bum that, you know, thinks he's got a good knee, you know. So I want the business side to be a healthy element. I want them to be in our city. And in addition to that, I want the players to have manageable contracts and health contracts and so forth. And I want them taken care of as well. But I don't know if one way or the other. I just want the NFL badge to be healthy. We have a nation of people. We have a brotherhood, sisterhood of the 12s, okay? And we have and are here for a reason. And I think we'll stick for that, and a lot of us will go to that. And when the negative, the bandwagon jumpers, they get off, I think you'll see the 12, such as this, putting the word out there electronically and this and that. Stay with your team, love the game, support your team. Because, you know, now it's at stake. You know, you come to Quest Field, you deal with us. We never used to be talked about years ago. Now all of a sudden they fear us. Well, us is in this room. Us is they're supporting what's going on. Us is the 12s. We are someone. And so yes, we will stick with it. And we're gonna, regardless of what it is, our butts are gonna be the seats.
Seahawks, 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 Seahawks.
Yeah, baby.
See what?
Seahawks.
See what?
Seahawks.
See what?
Seahawks.
That's what it's about.
It is what it's about.